Farewell tour. You ain't Kobe. What did Draymond say that time? Oh, let me stop. So, Acho, is it Super Bowl or bust for Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay?
It is. It's Super Bowl or bust, Sel. And here is why. Y'all have to understand, Packers fans, please know this. If you win a Super Bowl, Aaron Rodgers ain't going nowhere.
Really?
Yes. I didn't learn much during the course of my football career. I ain't learned a ton that I still remember.
Stop right there. That's factual.
But I know
no, stop right there.
But I know this much.
Oh, God, here you go.
Winning cures all.
That's facts.
Winning cures all, y'all. And y'all have a lot that needs to be cured.
Okay, let's go.
Aaron Rodgers, he has been completely disgruntled this offseason. CEO, President Mark Murphy, he's not known what to do. GM, Gutekunst, he doesn't really know what to do. Offensive lineman, Bakhtiari doesn't know what to say. Devontae Adams, star receiver, doesn't know what to say. There has been a lot that needs to be cured. There are a lot of emotional ills going on in Green Bay. There are a lot of emotional ills going on with that team and with that organization. But I tell you, there is one magic elixir for everything.
Let's go.
In football, that is winning. And so as I look at it, Sel, it's Super Bowl or bust, because if you don't win the Super Bowl, what do you lose, Packers? When you talk about Super Bowl or bust, the question is, what gets busted? We always use that phrase, Super Bowl or bust. Well, what's going to get busted? If you don't win the Super Bowl, what do you lose? Only the best or one of the top 2 to 3 best players in franchise history at the most important position in the most popular sport in the greatest country. So you only lose the best.
Are we the best country now?
In the best sport.
After the Olympics.
In the most important sport in the country. So, Sel, it has to be Super Bowl or bust. Because if you don't win the Super Bowl, Aaron Rodgers gone. If you win the Super Bowl, Aaron Rodgers likely stays. I'll say it like this. We often hear this phrase. I can't guarantee that winning the Super Bowl will keep Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. But I can guarantee that not winning the Super Bowl will make Aaron Rodgers leave. So I can't guarantee he's going to stay if y'all win. But, boy, I can guarantee that he is gone if y'all don't win, Packers. Last thing I'll say is this. We talked about Kevin Durant yesterday. We will talk about him again. I just found out he retweeted some shade at me back in July last month. I was prepping for the show, and I seen KD had thrown a shot, big dog. We're going to talk about that later.
Really?
Yeah, he threw a shot.
And you didn't feel it?
I know. I didn't see it.
It wasn't a real shot then.
I had muted the tweet before the shot was ever thrown.
Are you scared on Twitter?
A little bit. I'm protecting my mental health. Naomi can do it, but I can't.
No, Naomi ain't doing it well either.
But let Emmanuel Acho protect his mental health.
Both of y'all shook.
Anyway.
Damn. Let me find out.
I know he's shooting shots. Remember, we say, had Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors won 3 in a row, I don't think he would have left. Can't guarantee it, but I don't think he would have left, because now he would have risked the chance of being the first person to win 4 in a row since 1966. In the same manner, I don't think Aaron Rodgers leaves if the Packers win a Super Bowl. For that reason, Super Bowl or bust.
Oh, my God. I love you, Acho, but it's not Super Bowl or bust for Aaron Rodgers. It could be Super Bowl and bust for Aaron Rodgers. Let's think about it. First of all, it ain't going to be a Super Bowl. This dude has won 1 Super Bowl in 16 years, and now y'all going to come up here, cook some books, and try to play with my mind and say he going to win 1 and 1. 1 in 16 chance, and all of a sudden he going to win 1 and 1. So Super Bowl, let's take that out the equation. But I'm being nice, and I'm being a good co-host, so I'm saying Super Bowl and bust. Let me tell you what's going to happen
Talk
here.
to me.
Bust, bust, bust. And it's just as simple. Aaron Rodgers' cap number next year is $46 million. Now, that may sound daunting to most, because it should. What's going to make it sound even crazier is his backup, who's a first-rounder, who they moved up to get in the first round, who they used resources to get in the first round, has a cap number next year of $3 million. You know what that means in money terms?
What that mean?
Aaron Rodgers got to be 15 times better than him plus some. Now, that's just talking about how much it's going to cost us financially. How much is it going to cost us in peace of mind mentally to deal with Aaron Rodgers again? Remember what we just paid out in peace of mind this offseason dealing with Aaron Rodgers. We had to hear this dude talk about our culture, talk about our team, talk about what he needed, never be definitive about it, and then all of it was just smoke and mirrors. You know what it was about? Acquiring Randall Cobb and sending a tweet about Clay Matthews. You mean to tell me you disturbed my peace for Randall Cobb and Clay Matthews. And Clay Matthews is farming somewhere right now. He ain't playing football again. He's happy. He's at peace. So wait a minute. You're going to cost us 15 plus X over your backup, who we already proved that we wanted something from because we moved up to get him. And we already went through hell with you, bruh. Ain't no more meat on that bone, homeboy. So the last part of this comes down to this equation. You 50-50 in terms of your commitment to the game of football and the Green Bay Packers. Last time I checked, that means that you ain't 100% in. Let me give it to you in story form. I remember when I was a Dallas Cowboy, this is when the first time it hit me that I was coming down the hill. Short story, long story. Short story is I'm in training camp going against Flozell Adams. I didn't want to go against Flozell Adams every day in practice. In the game, yeah, that's fine. That's only 60 times once a year. In practice, it's 60 times every single day. I was like, God, Lord, do you know what I'm about to go through? This is my 8th year, bro. I'm like, nah, Wiley ain't built for this no more. I'm built for Flozell in the game. Anyway, Marcellus watching us one-on-ones. And I'm thinking like, all right, they're going to put Greg else. Somebody else go first. You know it's me. I'm the big dog. Flozell, Wiley, line up. All of Dallas training camp looking at me go against Flozell. In my mind, I'm like, this is not going to feel good. And it didn't go well either. He whipped my 2 times. I walked away. I was like, I know how to get him. When I retire, I'm going to get him back and talk about him as an analyst. All right, here's the real. Here's the long story. During that time, during that year, I was not playing well. I had just lost it that fast. All the injuries, all the surgeries just caught up to me, hit me smack in the face. Okay, I'm standing there, and I'm going to my neighbor's house, Darren Woodson. Darren Woodson, who should be a Hall of Famer. Right?
Yes, correct.
Come on, y'all, stop playing.
Correct.
Darren Woodson was a beast and a man. He lived around the corner from me. I go over to his house. We talk. He's like, let's go to your house, because he was married with kids. I'm single with the palace. He's like, let's go to your house, hoping that somebody comes. No, that's good. He come over my house, right? We chopping it up. Finally, I drop it on him. I'm thinking about retiring. He said, Wiley, don't say that, because once you think about it, you already have. And I was like, damn, nah, I'm just thinking about it. And he broke it down, saying, once you invite that into your mind, let me tell you what you used to think. There was a day where you were like, I would do anything for an opportunity to be in the NFL. Please let me get my opportunity. If I'm Aaron Rodgers, let me be the #1 overall pick. Oh, I dropped to 24. I'm going to show them. Now you juxtapose that mindset versus, well, I'm 50-50. I'm going to meditate. We'll see how it goes. That ain't the same dude. So if I'm the Green Bay Packers in totality, I'm looking at them like Super Bowl and bust, but neither one really going to come true.
I got to ask you more about them stories, big dog, because, you know, I grew up fans of Flozell, Greg Ellis, Brady James, all the OGs.
All the OGs.
Anyway, okay, I digress.
I'm sorry.
Ooh-sa. So it really comes down to this. It comes down to one very simple question. If the Packers win the Super Bowl, does Aaron Rodgers stay a Packer? That's really all it comes down to. Because it changes the trajectory of the Packers organization. Aaron Rodgers as a Green Bay Packer, the Packers are at least in NFC championship games. May not win them. He's 1-4, but y'all are there.
Yeah.
It comes down to that. Can we hold on to Aaron Rodgers, and how long can we hold on to Aaron Rodgers? And what will it take for us to hold on to Aaron Rodgers? And we know what it'll take. It won't take an NFC championship game. Y'all been there the last 2 years. It won't take that. It won't take a new head coach. Mike McCarthy up out of there. LaFleur came in there. It won't even necessarily take bringing back former receivers, et cetera, et cetera. He got Randall Cobb back. What will it take? One thing. It's going to take a Super Bowl. Now, I don't hate your ideology of Super Bowl and bust. You could win the Super Bowl, and he still might dip. It goes back to my point of I can't guarantee he will be here. However, if Aaron Rodgers does in his 14th season as a starter, 13 seasons as a starter, as you said, 16 seasons in the league, if Aaron Rodgers wins a Super Bowl, all of a sudden, he's won 2 Super Bowls in 14 years as a starter. It's one every 7 years. Now, either way, the math still doesn't work itself out great. However, in theory, mathematically, you're only supposed to win 1 every 32 years. So if you win 1 every 7, Aaron Rodgers, you're doing all right. But in the event, Sal, he wins a Super Bowl this year as a Packer. Now, it's no longer speech. Aaron Rodgers, where you going to go this better than us? Because Aaron Rodgers can answer that question. Well, I can go to San Fran. They went to a Super Bowl a couple years ago. We met him in the NFC Championship game a couple years ago. Now, I can go to, I can go to Dallas. You know what I mean? Well, no, they just re-signed Dak, so I can't go to Dallas anymore. Maybe I can go to Oakland. Seems like they got some pieces. I know, I can go to Las Vegas. Seems like the Raiders got some pieces. There are some places that I can go. But if the Packers win a Super Bowl,
Listen.
hey, he has nowhere else to go that's better than here. Because he now would be at the place that is the best, better than all the 31 other teams. So the reason, Sel, everything about Aaron Rodgers' season and his future is contingent upon the Super Bowl, because if and when the Packers win the Super Bowl, there's nobody better. You can search high, you can search low, you can search east, you can search west. You will find nobody better than the Packers. Really? For that reason, now what motivation does Aaron Rodgers have to leave, Sel? To go back home?
You act like he has the leverage. What motivation does he have to leave? What motivation do they have to say, we're going to keep you?
Super Bowl.
Look, one, if they win a Super Bowl, first of all, I don't even believe that. So I'm going to say it, though, because I want to have this hypothetical exercise. They win a Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
And then they look up and they say, okay, how much is Jordan Love going to cost us versus Aaron Rodgers? 46 versus $3 million. Now, you can sit there and say, well, let's try and run it back with Aaron Rodgers at $46 million. But they're going to be casualties, because the flip of that is, let's try and run it back with Jordan Love. Why? Let me tell you why. We can afford to spend money because we got a cheap quarterback. You're the one that schooled me on this, how teams love to build around a cheap quarterback. Rookie quarterbacks is how you get the easiest road to a Super Bowl, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now we got a $3 million quarterback who was a backup, who was there during the Super Bowl journey, who's now going to sit there, say, I'm ready. This is my second year, now going into third year in a system. I am ready to go out there. And even in failure, guess what? We're okay with that. Aaron Rodgers just won 2 in 17 years. Jordan Love, if you fail in the first one in the back-to-back appearance, we're okay with that. We just hit the hard reset button. Every franchise that wins the Super Bowl, they hit the hard reset. We got a little equity, got a little runway, got a little time. And Aaron Rodgers, funny enough, the one Super Bowl that he won, they were 10-6 and not predicted to win that same Super Bowl. The next year, they were predicted to win the Super Bowl. They go 15-1. And everybody's like, let's see it. And got knocked out. So my point is, this organization, the Packers, can be okay with switching to another quarterback that potentially doesn't go back-to-back, just like Aaron Rodgers did.
But so even if we were to do this mental calisthenic exercise,
we're doing it.
Go the last 10, 15, 20 years. I haven't even prepped notes, y'all, so y'all can do it with me. Test your football knowledge.
Let's go.
How many teams have won Super Bowls and then replaced their quarterbacks the year after? I know this. I know the Eagles did.
I know
Nick Foles did.
Baltimore.
I know the Broncos did. I don't think Baltimore didn't with Flacco.
No, Baltimore did it with Trent Dilfer.
Baltimore 02.
Yeah. We got it. That's 4
already. If I think about it, we had 3. We got my Eagles. We got Baltimore 02. And we got the Broncos. But Manning retired. Nick Foles wasn't the starter. I don't know you got to school me on the Dilfer story, but I just know one retired.
And no, I love Trent. I ain't gonna say that.
One retired and one wasn't supposed to be the starter.
I get it.
So even 3 in 20 years, because I think the 2000s, that's when you had the Rams with your boy Warner, and that's when you had that squad, and boys was nice. 3 quarterbacks in the last 20 years have been replaced after winning a Super Bowl. One retired. Another one was never supposed to be the starter, and another was Trent Dilfer, and you're not trying to get cussed out on television.
No, Your Honor.
Go ahead, sir.
How many of them had a $46 million cap number the next year, Your Honor?
True.
Okay.
True.
Okay, Your Honor.
But you did say you hit a hard reset. What you do, 33% of NFL rosters turn over every year. But typically what is saved from the reset button is the quarterback. Take you back, so did you grow up on Atari or you grew up on Super Nintendo? What you grow up on?
Atari more, but it was Odyssey, something cheaper version.
My dog grew up on Atari. From Atari, I think, was Sega Genesis. From Sega Genesis, with Nintendo, Super Nintendo, all that. When you did the hard reset, what did you do? You unplugged the game, but you didn't take the game out unless you had to take it out and blow in it.
Nintendo.
Facts. But you unplugged the game, but typically you still kept the cartridge in the system while you unplugged the cord.
Outside of Nintendo, you did.
You still gonna keep Aaron Rodgers in the system, even if you gotta unplug the rest of them cords. You still gonna keep Rodgers in that joint, because Rodgers isn't the hard reset. I'll pull the power button out, but I'm not gonna take out the game. Unless I got to blow in a Super Nintendo.
Yeah. But what if the cartridge hopped out somehow, just popped up, and you like Poltergeist? What the hell wrong with this cartridge? Aaron Rodgers this whole offseason been popping off too. Think about it. Would you want to go to war, even if you win the war, with somebody like, I don't know, like every damn day we hearing, I don't know? We should hear that you all in. This is an amazing opportunity and experience. I don't know how these guys get so high on their horse, they forget what matters most. Let me tell you what matters most to this organization as well, because they don't forget these details, even though we don't mention them all the time. Aaron Rodgers, the great, has 412 passing touchdowns in his career and 89 interceptions. I should say only 89. That's insane. That is 4.63 in terms of touchdown to interception ratio. That's beyond off the charts. Like, you ran out of paper and then Aaron Rodgers is over here, okay? But you want to know what is on the paper that's on the charts? Him in NFC championship games. All of a sudden, 21 touchdowns and 17 interceptions? Wait a minute, we talking about Super Bowl or bust. Let's say NFC championship game or bust. Is he going to be the same dude when it matters most? By the numbers, by the resume, by the history? Absolutely not. He goes from 4.63 TD interception ratio to 1.23? That's not Aaron Rodgers. So if we're going to say Super Bowl or bust, let's just make sure the dude can get to that point in the first place. So far,